Good morning. Today is the day before Thanksgiving and we are going to get ready for Thanksgiving. The boys and I are going to get started, then Janelle is going to come and help very soon. A squash from the garden and potatoes from the garden. I love mashed potatoes, but we will probably not need this many, so we'll probably do about half of those. Sweet potatoes not from our garden. Peeler, we're going to be using that a lot today. This is one of those big, huge squashes that we got from our garden. Not the zucchinianos, not the super long and thin ones, but these are like summer squashes, but they're a lot bigger.
I think they're winter squash.
Yeah, that's right, winter squash. And the biggest one we got was 26 pounds. This one is actually one of the smaller ones. We are going to have a lot of leftovers from this, but that's okay. We love Thanksgiving leftovers. And we'll probably freeze some of that too. And we also save these seeds.
I don't think we actually do save these
seeds. I don't know
seeds.
if we save, let's see. We might save these ones. We usually save pumpkin and squash seeds and then cook them up too. Those are good. Here are the seeds from the last pumpkin that we cut up. We soaked those for a day or two, and then now I'm drying them out, and then we're going to heat them up and eat them. Getting the seeds out. He's actually really good at this. He just squeezes and then the orange stuff. Yeah, look at that. That's the way to do it.
Just to pick out a few, and then they're all out. These purple potatoes, they are very weird. I don't recall ever seeing a purple potato. They're purple all the way through, and they're very dark purple.
I wonder what the mashed potatoes will look like with purple potatoes in them.
I'm guessing it will probably look like reddish or light purple.
Here now, and we are going to heat up those.
Nice looking squash.
Yes, it is.
We should have nice squash after all the squash we've had.
Right. Now Daniel's checking out all the food that we're making.
Say purple potato. Can you say purple? Potato.
I'm all ready for the winter.
Good job, purple potato.
I'll show you what's going on in the stove. Here are the sweet potatoes, and here's the squash.
Good morning. I am just actually going to my video that I posted our menu. I'm going to print out the strawberry pretzel salad recipe because I put it on here and then I didn't print it out myself. I want to get started with that since the oven is currently free. You bake the pretzel crust for a few minutes to give it that nice crunchy. So I thought, well, Art's finishing up the potatoes. I'm going to go ahead and print that recipe out, get that started. And I have my mighty list on a scrap piece of paper of everything that I need to make. Now this doesn't necessarily be all today, but I need to just start checking things off so I can keep on track of what needs to be cooked and what doesn't need to be cooked. Okay, so preheat oven to 400, do crushed pretzels, butter, and sugar. Mix well and then press mixture into the bottom of a 1913. Okay, 9 by 13 baking dish. Boy, bake for 8 to 10 minutes, set aside until cool. Well, that's what we're gonna start with. So we're working on the pretzel salad. I have helpers, and we're working out here because Art has this. He's actually making business phone calls right now. I mean, how cool is that? Thumbs up. He's talking on the phone and cooking. How awesome is that? So we're going to marry.
He's doing two things at once.
He is. Can you get a 1 cup measure? And we're going to measure 2 cups of pretzels.
1 cup.
The 1 cup measure, like the flour measure.
He's a painter.
Be loud. Need 3 tablespoons of sugar, Peter, and a spoon to mix this with. I heat the oven to 400 over here, please.
Yeah.
How about I move the chair? This is all cooked. I have it cooling here. I'll work on the filling in a minute. And over in the kitchen, we finished the squash. So I have 2 things of squash here. And the next thing I'm going to tackle are the sweet potatoes.
I cut up some of our red potatoes, and then Janelle said that those are not good for mashed potatoes. So we are also having a potato salad that we're going to make.
Sweet potatoes are all done. Lydia just gave me a thumbs up. And now next are the potatoes. That's next. We have potatoes, red potatoes for potato salad back there. Let me show you. Those are our purple, you guys can see it really clearly. Those are our purple potatoes. They lost some of their color when we cooked them. But that is, if anybody's watching this, when they watch the finished product, it'll look slightly bluish, purplish. No worries. Those are truly potatoes. They're fine and edible. They're just purple potatoes.
And they came out of our garden.
Right, homegrown. You can't beat that. Go ahead and mash those up. I'll get you some butter and milk and yum.
Sour cream.
Don't forget the sour cream, right? And cream cheese.
Later, if you need
Getting
anything
yummy.
for,
So I am going to put the mashed potatoes in my crock pot just because I don't think I'm gonna, tomorrow I'm gonna be cooking the rolls and I don't think I'm gonna have time to put that in to get fully warm through. So I think the Instant Pot, or not the Instant Pot, they look good. They look really, really good. And they taste good too. So I think the crock pot, yes, you can. I think the crock pot is going to be our go-to for the potatoes. Trying to think what else is left to do today. Cheesecake. But I'm going to clean up this mess.
Viewers want a little bit of
Do they want to
potatoes?
taste?
So the spatula.
Just go ahead and stir that up. And then I'll get to, once that's fully dissolved, we'll add the frozen strawberries.
The viewers should smell it. It smells good.
Smell-o-vision at its best.
Smell it within.
Okay, Art did the celery and the onion. I cooked the sausage, and then this is so easy. I'm doing a package of stuffing mix, and then I'm also using this Pepperidge Farm cube stuffing, and then I'll do some seasoning, and well, call it good. I'll probably toss an apple in there because I like apple in my stuffing. But we ran into a little bit of a hiccup. The stuffing mix that I was going to use, the cube, the herb Pepperidge Farm one, when I opened it, it had a very stale taste to it. So, out to the chickens that went, and we're going with plan B, which is make our own homemade bread and then turn it into stuffing. I'm glad I'm doing this. I'm glad I'm doing this today and not tomorrow because I wouldn't be able to do this. So we're making bread. Oh, you finished the strawberries. Awesome. Put them right in there.
Ooh, a lot of strawberries with frozen hands.
Well, thank you very much for doing that. There, and that's going to chill that Jell-O too. So I'm making bread. Just making basic French bread. We'll cook it up and then we'll slice it, toast it, make our own stuffing, and it'll taste amazing. I mean, that's the good thing about it. It'll taste amazing. It just wasn't in my plan for today to make bread. That's almost done. Gonna give it another minute. Turkey, first one is done. Art sized it up for me. Tomorrow we're gonna cook 2 turkeys at the same time. We're gonna put them, because we ended up getting smaller turkeys. So this one is getting prepped now. I went ahead, cut the wings off. I always cut the wings off and put them on top of the stuffing to give the stuffing amazing flavor. So we're gonna prep these all tonight. And then I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator. So tomorrow morning, all I have to do is put that in the oven, turn it on, and forget about it, which I think will actually work out really, really well. But I'm going to do the broth next. So I boil the neck and all the turkey parts. I put that in my gravy, which makes it taste even better because the turkeys never give enough juice to make enough gravy for the amount of gravy that we like. So yes, we will boil those up, make some more broth, and we're gonna have tons and tons of gravy for hot turkey sandwiches after Thanksgiving. Finish the turkeys. So those are getting wrapped in plastic wrap, refrigerated. Check off the list. Bread's in the oven. Rising. Doesn't really have to be too fancy because it's just going to get chopped up anyways. Okay, turkeys are done, Art.
Yeah. We still have to make the potato salad, cheesecake. I think that's it.
And the turkey cinnamon rolls for breakfast tomorrow.
Oh yes, yum.
Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there. And in the meantime, we also have to cook dinner too.
Right.
So we have in the Instant Pot some beef bones. They just finished. Art chopped up some more of our tomatoes, and well, that's the stuffing waiting to get finished. We're getting there. We're getting there. This is a lot of cooking. A lot of cooking.
And I have 2 beans.
Okay,
This is an equilateral triangle.
Okay. Can she do it?
I don't think so.
All right, don't bump the table.
Don't bump the table.
Are we getting close to losing or winning or?
Well, so
No.
you gotta drop. You gotta lose 3 safety certificates.
And
Oh.
Rita popped up, so we can get those things to make.
Oh, that was close. That was really close.
What happened?
Mom,
what
can
happened?
you get fumbled?
She almost knocked that guy off.
Whoa. Oh.
And unfortunately, there isn't an angle, so she can't get a higher card.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, okay.
We finished dinner. John had a physical to do with the fire department, and I am back in the kitchen. The bread, Charity took care of finishing up the bread. We actually ate one for dinner. I have another one here, so I'm going to work on finishing up the stuffing. Then I have the turkey cinnamon rolls, and if I get it done, cheesecake. We did not clean the house today like we wanted, but I think we're going to finish all the cooking. Thank you very much for your help today, kiddo.
The strawberry stuff, Mommy almost didn't make it.
Yeah, oh, that was close. It gelled. Like, it went from liquidy to gel. And I'm like, hurry, 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 hurry. I don't think we got that on camera.
Showed you.
Right, good thing you
Because
showed
you're
me.
over there.
I know, I was like, ah! And Art's like, what's wrong?
And then I told you it was jelly.
Right.
And you were like, and then you ran to the fridge.
But we got it. We got it. Good.
Well, still, I'm gonna put the guy right here.
It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall.
None of that.
Yes. Oh, negative
Wow.
for the highest.
We borrowed that game. It's called Men at Work, right?
Oh, red or black?
Then it worked.
Men at Work from the library, and the kids have really enjoyed playing with it. It's a fun game, a lot built. If you guys remember the original tower game of Jenga, it's a lot like that. It's all unbalanced, but it's a lot of the
You
kids
can
really
only
enjoy it.
use one hand.
Oh, okay. That's like Jenga was one hand, and you have to build towers according to the cards. Fun, fun, fun. I'll put a link if they have it. If I can find it, I presume it's probably on Amazon. I'll put a link down below. It might be a fun game for your family at Christmas.
Oh boy.
That's not gonna end.
Oh, this is not going well.
Yeah, he might be able to get it to work.
Oh.
You might be able to get it to work.
The things did not end well for Peter.
Stuffing's all done. I took the turkey wing tips and I'm putting that on the stuffing, and we'll cook this tomorrow. So those turkey wings will actually drip their yummy gravy juice and liquid and fat all into the stuffing and make the stuffing taste amazing without making it all soggy. It is 9 o'clock. We're making turkey cinnamon rolls. We're making the cinnamon rolls tonight. I'm going to bake them in the morning, and we're going to shape them into turkey, something fun for the kids for the breakfast. And then the last thing is a cheesecake. And then I think I'm done.
And we have to get dressed and take a bath.
I've been cooking for 11 hours. Almost 11 hours nonstop. I have to say, I'm tired of seeing food, but I'm almost done. I don't want to quit now. So I've employed the help of some people to cheer me on here.
Go!
Go, Mommy! Go, Mommy!
Go!
So I have no idea. I've never tried this recipe for cinnamon buns, but I'm running out of time. No, don't touch. Time and patience, so I'm making this in the food processor. We'll see how it comes out. It might be fabulous, be my next great recipe, or it may be a total dud. But this is just where I am at 9 o'clock at night. We're gonna do this. Hi, kiddo. You're gonna have to go to bed soon. Splat. Oh, yuck. Haste makes waste.
That's right.
That's me. And it never stops. The sink just clogged. The mighty plunger. Here we go.
Well, the problem is that we need to cover up this one too.
Happy Thanksgiving Eve to you, Art. Okay, that's fixed. What, 5 minutes? Not bad.
Yeah, well, maybe even less.
Woo! We're teamwork, Art.
Yes.
Woohoo! They're all covered, and I'm going to put them in the refrigerator, and tomorrow morning I will go ahead and cook these up. It may be 9:40, and yes, Lily is still up. You are going to help me paint, okay? Here's the paintbrush, just a little bit, all over the inside of the cake pan and up the sides. Can you do that? This is like painting all over, and don't rip the foil, okay?
Yeah, if I do, we would have to make it no.
It would be bad. So just be real gentle with it and paint all over. And then the leftover butter we'll put in the crust, okay? Cheesecake is in the oven, 1020, and the cake has to cook for about an hour, and then the door has to stay open for another hour, and then I can pop it out. So we're looking at 12:30, but it's laundry. I'm gonna go do some tidying, and do a video, try to be still alert enough to show you the cake by the end of this video. If it ends here, you know that I fell asleep before I could film it. If not, we'll see you for our next video on Thanksgiving Day. 55 minutes was the magic, and the cheesecake is done. And I have it propped open, I don't know if you guys can see that, with a wooden spoon. And it's going to stay in there for another hour, then I'll pull it out and allow it to cool on the counter. What I'm using for a recipe is the best recipes This is a cookbook that I picked up at a garage sale by Cooks Illustrated. Cooks Illustrated is another one of my favorites, as well as America's Test Kitchen, all of those. This one I had on my shelf. I actually went for an old-fashioned recipe book. Can you believe that, Art?
Yes.
I actually went for a recipe book. And somebody got into my flowers today. Go figure that. That's what happens. Little people love flowers. Look at the flowers I got for my anniversary. All right, we're going to end the vlog here. Thanks so much for watching. Tomorrow will be all Thanksgiving. Getting ready, this house ready because, oh, it's bad. Look at this, guys. It is not good. We have a lot of work to do, Art.
Yes.
Okay.
Kids can help with that.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you for our next video. No, Art,
What?
I think this is the most beautiful cheesecake I've ever made.
It does look nice, that's for sure.
It didn't crack. I did what I never do, what I followed that Cooks Illustrated recipe, which is like one of the best ones out there.
It does look good. Can I try some?
No, no,
Just kidding.
no. This is just beautiful. We're gonna top it up. I'm gonna make some cherry sauce tomorrow.